Hello people, thank you for joining and watching the video. What you're doing now is watching me place dirt. Now, while you're watching me plant my carrots, did you know that 51% of you are not even subscribed, but you still watch the video? So how about you go over there, hit that subscribe button and enjoy the rest of the series with us all. Now we've got the politics out of the way, let's go clear the dirt from the back of the base, because we do want this as a flat land and nothing in our way. We want even floor throughout the whole lot. And like I said a few episodes back, I do like these modern walls, so I thought I'd tar up the carrot area and put these modern walls going around. They do look nice, they do look modern, and that's why they're called modern walls, because common sense. Started going to the back of this house here and wanted to level out the floor, give it that cobblestone, stone brick vibe. And of course had to put the lights down to make sure none of those zombies would choose to spawn. Started messing around here and getting a ton more cameras, because you can never have too much security these days. So you're about to watch me plant these cameras around. So we're going to put one round about there, and I did link them up as I went round. So there's one, there's two, there's 3, 4, 5 and 6. Want to know why? Because I can. Once I'd done that, I made some iron blocks and made a sentry gun, because this will be vital to the survival of this whole series. If I don't start making these, they're going to start overruling, crashing through the walls, and we don't need that in our life. So I placed it down, and it popped its little head out and said one little thing to me. So after not wanting to argue with that thing, I got rid of my carrots and started planting these flax seeds, because I will need to start getting some string for the bows, to make the dispensers, to make more sentry guns, because that's how this game works. And if you don't know how this game works and you're watching this for the first time, I highly suggest you go back to vanilla. I wanted to watch this sentry gun in action, was waiting for ages for a zombie to actually come close to the door, but when it did, look at the Peel go. I mean, he's such a happy little creature, and I just knew that I had to make as many as them as possible. I spent so long just watching this guy blast everyone away, and they do actually die. So as long as we've got a lot more of them, we should be okay, and I will have to scatter them around the base. After thinking that I do need to make a load more of these, I decided to pretty up the inside of the base to make it more appealing to the viewer's eye. So I planted some trees, put some lights in there so nothing spawned, and it did actually look half decent, which I was more than happy with. I didn't know how they would turn out. I then checked the cameras again to watch this little guy kill everything in sight. I need to start putting hoppers around to start collecting what there is, because I didn't know that they drop loot. I thought it would just do nothing, but he done so well. I went outside and thought I'd give him a little congratulations with planting a friend, because I did end up making a load more of these. Like I said, I was scattered around, and to prepare for that I ended up putting them down, 4 of them underneath my base, just in case they start breaking through the walls. And there's another layer of defense. I placed this one inside the wall thinking it's a 1 block high, but I also found out that they can actually jump through this, so I ended up putting a little barrier around it to stop mobs coming in. And after that I decided to make it look like he was on his own little platform, sort of like a little happy helper. But I checked the cameras to see where else the zombies sort of pile up and what land around piles up around it, so I then placed another one the other side. And I'm sort of glad that I did this, because after placing a platform down where I can actually stand and see what they're doing, I realised you can't go to the full 180 left and right, because these 2 blocks are in the way. So after doing it on this side, I done it on the other side as well to make sure I get the full range. But this is just a bird's eye view of what he's doing on that side. I'm saying he because his name's Jeremy, lovely bloke, wife and kids and everything. But he is stopping the zombies from even getting close, and he's got a good variety of, he's not aiming on one and one at all. He's aiming on all of them. Like, it's amazing. By the way, don't make reinforced spruce wood. You can't use it. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why I did this. I just wasted 60 logs of wood for nothing. You can't do jackal with it. But look what I found. I found out you could make a computer, which I wish I didn't find out, because I'm about to go through 5 hours of absolute pain. You'll see at the end of the video what I mean by pain. I ended up live streaming it because I couldn't justify it in a video. But this is Frank, this is the other turret. He is doing his job at keeping them away, which I'm more than happy about. But I felt bad for leaving them out in the open, and I just needed to keep them safe at all costs. I then decided to jump down. I ran round to Frank because he looked like he was in trouble. There was a few mobs there, but just took them out. I then decided to put some spruce barbed wire fences around. I don't want the poor guy getting hurt. I mean, he's got a family, man. You got to think of these things. Made sure he was safe, lit it all up, and done it to Stephen and Michael over at the front. See, I've named them all. Like it or lump it, I don't care. But now I'm protecting the last one, and it was just in time that I did this, because as soon as I finished pushing these down, it was blood moon. I was like, well, this is just perfect. So lit this one up for the last time and ran back to the base to see how it was all actually going to work out and pan out. After making my way back into the base, I've come across a few problems. So I wanted to try and find the zombies underneath my base, try getting rid of some blocks. Didn't work, so I sort of ignored it. I was like, right, I'm going to go upstairs, get some more things, come downstairs, and instant no blocks placing. So the smart thing to do, reload the world. Let's just hope and pray that this works, because it was more than annoying. Place something down, perfect, fine. So that's all it needed, was a little reset on the world. I think I've overdone it with all the security measures, but started placing these down thinking this is another smart move, and then turns out I'm blocking the other turret, so it wasn't a smart move. I abandoned ship and just took them down and left them how they were. They don't need any more improvements. It's already doing well, but improvements always comes in threes. So this one's Frank the second, lovely bloke, but he did give me an idea. 3 of them there. They've got good protection around the base. I don't have good protection. I wanted to enchant my own armour and sort of make it a half decent set of armour. I don't want just protection 1. I cleared out the area, used these reinforced wood planks because they don't break unless you've got the universal block remover. But I started making an enchanting area, but just so I've got better equipment to fight the zombies should they come. But to enchant armour you need XP, so I stood in this corner and just farmed zombies all night long, taking full advantage of the blood moon. And after that I decided to go out and collect the loot, because it's a load of loot just sitting there wasting away, and you can always use arrows, which I did use later on down the line. I found out how to make a desk. Again, this is a problem that's coming up. Chopped some more trees down, started making the desk, thinking this is where I'm going to put the PC, but my dumb ass forgot the axes upstairs, and I'm not running up there because I've done my steps for the day. So ended up making this, cleared out a chest which I thought I emptied, but guess what? Turns out that I didn't. Made the computer and thought, this is it. This is where I'm going to excel and improve, and I've placed it down with the utmost intent to not watch naughty things. Found something called Mine Bay, gave it a try with some iron for XP bottles, which would be good if I had mending, but I brought the XP bottles thinking, could this be quicker than mining for zombies over in a corner? Then had the bright idea, if I get a cage I can capture villagers, bring them over to my base and start trading using Mine Bay. I also wanted to catch some cows, so I ended up making 5 of these cages, got myself ready for the long trek, thinking it won't be too long. Boy was I wrong. This journey took far too long, and it was over, so it was a night spending up in a tower, stuck with a load of zombies around me. But it was travel. It worked out over 1,200 blocks away, this village, and I thought I was going in a straight line. I wasn't. I veered off somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I saw a butterfly. But I had to spend a night in the tower fighting off these skeletons and all that lot and just waiting for daylight. Ended up leaving that, and around 200 blocks after that, this was the village, and this is where my problem started. I thought these cages caught things like mobs or anything. Turns out it doesn't. So I've made these to be an absolute waste. I thought I'm going to abandon shit because I can't catch sheep with it. You can't mine them, so again, a universal block tool you need. So it's useless. It's wasted to me. So I also tried capturing a sheep and it doesn't work for them either. I didn't even know how to use it really, so it was a waste. This is where my stupid arse come up with the worst idea that you could have in Minecraft. I decided to steal the books because I do need them for bookshelves, and then for some reason I made a boat and thought, I've got a good idea. I'll take the villagers over to my base in a boat, one by one. So I decided to live stream this whole way back, and back again, and back to my base again, because pain. And because I like pain so much, I'm going to end the video here and look forward to the next video, because it will have villagers at my base because of the live stream. So if you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one as always.